Last time, we conquered browser navigation with Power Automate, checking boxes, selecting dropdowns, and syncing with loading screens. Now, we're leveling up. Get ready to dive into web scraping with Power Automate and watch data flow straight into an Excel spreadsheet. Let's scrape it. Here comes the fun part, the web scraping. Now extract data from web page. So we wait for the image to disappear. That means that everything has been loaded. The instance is, of course, our Mozilla instance. Now we can save this on, well, this variable or an Excel spreadsheet, but I'm going through the work of using a variable because I want to teach you how to use a loop as well. So right now you see an error because you need to input extraction parameters. They cannot be empty. So what you will do is you will keep this open, go here, and automatically in this case, this live helper always opens when we are extracting data. That's the way that they made it. And I want you to carefully hover over what you want to extract. Left click, extract element value, Lee. And note, you do not need to press Control. It's a different kind of selection. Unlike the other one where you need to select Control and then, no. Extract text senior solutions. And you have value 1, value 2. And to establish a pattern, you'll select another name. And automatically you will see Lee, Senior Solutions Developer at Crown Prosecution Service, Vera Mendonça, Tech Lead at Noesis, and then you have Philippe Benitez, OutSystems Consultant at Inetum. There you go. A pattern has been established. We already have a variable. So this is happening. If you were to have a message showing the first value, it will very likely show you Mr. Lee over here. Now, still in the fun part of web scraping, we are going to launch Excel. We will launch Excel, and bear with me, my Excel is bugged, so I need to do the following. I need to open one Excel. I named it Scrape Data. In case you want to see what's inside, I will show you. It is empty. I colored it yellow so that we can see the values when they're inserted. This is the one that we'll be populating. This one will be the placeholder because my Excel is not good. So this is the Excel that we will be populating. I will insert this placeholder over here. There you go. Also very important, make sure you close the Excel as well. And make sure that you save the document. You can sometimes duplicate if you wish. No more drag and drop, just select the other instance. Save the document. Now, I could just demonstrate this flow, but it would be completely useless because it wouldn't make much sense. We're in the middle of the process of extracting data from a page. You will not be able to visually see it. We need to write it into our Excel. So for this, we will use a loop. And we will use a for each loop. And the value to iterate, it's going to be data from web page. Save. And current item in data from web page. There you go. And then we need set variable, because we are dealing with an Excel sheet and we need to use a counter. Otherwise, we're always going to be writing in the same row. So now we have our for each loop. We have our variable. We need the Excel. Excel write to Excel. Now, which we instance? The first one, not the placeholder. Value to write, we will pick current item because we are iterating. Double click. On specified cell, yes, we will pick column A. And row, you can hover over here. You will see the row of the cell to write into. So we will pick our variable row counter. And to increase the value of row counter, increase variable, variables, increase variable, and we will just select our variable counter row and do a +1. This will ensure that we are not rewriting the same value, but we are moving on row by row and filling our Excel sheet. All right, so time to take this out for a test drive. I make mistakes. Mistakes can be made. Let's check this works as intended. All right, filters need to be cleared. Filters have been cleared. All right, image has disappeared. Less than 2 years has been selected. What about the tech lead? Will it select the tech lead? Slight delay. All right, we're good. Tech lead has been selected. What about the sort by? Will it do it? Gotta be patient. For some reason, he's being a little slow. Sort by oldest member. All right. So far, so good. Now, it should open the Excels. Anytime now. We see in the background something's happening in Power Automate. And we see status runtime error found. So, there's an error here. Please double check that the Excel instance has been specified and that it's used after Excel launch. All right, so probably some of you spotted what I did. I'm launching the Excels after I'm trying to read them. That's funny. All right, that was really silly of me. Like I said, I make mistakes. We all do. I was focused on the loop. So we launched the Excels after we scripted it into a variable, and then we start to create a variable. There you go. Moving on. Very interesting mistake there. Attention to detail. Very important skill. Clearing filters. Okay, image needs to disappear. And there you go. Now again, less than 2 years has been selected. Loading image needs to disappear. Yes, sir. Select certification. Will it? Oh, it's selecting the tech lead. Every time you see something yellow on the screen, that's Power Automate doing its magic. Now sort by oldest member. My mouse is here to the left. See, I'm running away with my mouse. Oldest member has been selected. Nice. Now the Excel should open. Of course. We see something happening in the background. The status is still running. Excels have opened. We see iteration happening in the background. And then we notice that Excels have been closed, so has the browser. The data that has been scraped. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We see our winner, Mr. Lee, the best tech lead in town. And then we see the remainder from the top 10. Today, we nailed web scraping with Power Automate, extracting data, looping through it, and populating an Excel spreadsheet like pros. We learned how to troubleshoot errors and automate with precision. Want more? Let me know in the comments, and I'll keep the automation tips coming.